Hey y'all, welcome on back. My name is Alex with the Creative Llama, and if you see that red live box that's right there, that means I'm live, but if you don't see it, that just means you're catching the replay. Y'all, check out this adorable Bucktooth Bunny. So we're gonna create this guy tonight. We have some painting to do. We are gonna use a pattern. We're gonna do all the things, okay? So when you pop on, say hey and comment the word bunny, and that will send you the supply list, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and put all these pieces to the side. Let's go ahead and get going. So the really cool thing about the bunny is it is 2 layers, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and paint the top. So what I want to do, hi Robbie, what I want to do is do a gray bunny, but I don't want it to be this dark. So we're gonna mix 2 colors. We're gonna mix white and storm to get a lighter gray, okay? Hi, hello. Hello, y'all. The keyword tonight is bunny. So when you comment that, you'll get the supply list. I've switched up how my message is working. So y'all let me know if y'all like having all the info right there in the initial message. Hello. Hi, Darlene. Hi, Janice. Okay, so we got a little bit of gray. I'm going to add in a little bit of white, and we're going to mix, okay? We're going to mix, and we're just working to try to get a lighter gray color. Hi, Dolores. Thank you. I love this shirt, too. I appreciate that. I'm a leopard print fan, so leopard print is my jam. Hi, Pam. All right, so we are mixing to make a lighter gray, which I really like that color. So it's a lot lighter. Let me show y'all. It's a lot lighter than the storm. So I took storm and some white and I mixed it up, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spread that on there and we're gonna paint. I did not make my shirt. This shirt is a Cotton and Chaos shirt. So it's like part of their t-shirt subscription. And I've been subscribed to it for a couple of months and I actually really, really like it. Thank you. See, Miss Robin, you and I, we're friends, girl. You and I are friends because you love the leopard print, just like me. All right, I'm gonna spray a little bit of water to thin it out and we're gonna get this Bucktooth Bunny painted. So comment the word bunny for me. And when you do that, I will send, or the page will send you a message, okay? And everything you need is right there in the body of the message. So you're not having to click on a bunch of buttons anymore. I put everything in the body of the message. That way you're not having to go and find a million different things in different places. Thank you for sprinkling. Hi, Lois. Hello. Let me see. Hopefully the button is working. It doesn't look like it is. Well, shoot. Oh, there we go. Robin, let me know if you got it. Because I don't know if the message is working. I think it is. All right, so we're just gonna get our bunny painted. And then I'm gonna show y'all what we're gonna do, okay? So this bunny is about 12 inches tall. He comes with all the layers you need. Working for me, perfect. Y'all are awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, do y'all like having all of the links for what I'm using right there in the body, or do y'all prefer like the different buttons? Y'all let me know, because I can do whatever works for y'all. Y'all, he's cute. He's a cute little bunny. All right, let's dry him. Perfect. Yay! Thank y'all for trying that. I appreciate it. All right, so here is our bunny. Now, he does have eyes that are scored, which we're gonna go in with some acrylic markers here in a little bit to fill in those eyes, okay? Perfect. Y'all are awesome. Hi, Miss Pat. All righty. So let's get these nice and dry. Y'all, what are y'all having for dinner tonight? I made a recipe off of TikTok, something that I found on TikTok. It's cheesy tortellini soup, and it was the easiest thing to make. I haven't eaten it yet, but I'm gonna eat it as soon as I hop off of here. Hi, Debbie. All right, so there is our bunny. We're gonna put him to the side. We're gonna put him over here, and then let me throw this away and let's kind of get ourselves cleaned up a little bit. So if you're just popping on, say hey and comment the word bunny. Salami and cheese slider. Ooh, yum. Fajita. Girl, I love me some fajitas. I made sweet and sour chicken my first time. Ooh. Hamburger and fries. I want to come to y'all's houses. All right, so your bunny is 2 layers, right? So you have your top layer. We painted that in our gray color. Now, do you see that we need to paint the bunny's ears? Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we're going to paint the bunny's ears in Peachy Keen and then do a pattern on top with Marvelous. Or we could do the opposite. We could do Marvelous for the back of the ears and the pattern. So y'all let me know. Should we paint the bunny's ears Peachy Keen or Marvelous? And whichever one we don't use, we'll use that for the pattern. Okay? So it's going to be the same thing down here, okay? Ooh, I probably should paint the bunny's feet. I, wasn't paying attention to that. So let's paint the bunny's feet. Let me put that to the side. Y'all let me know what color y'all think we should do the bunny's ears. Pink ears. So I have 2 pinks, Marvelous or Peachy Keen. Bugs Bunny Marvelous. Now I wanted to use Peony, and I know I keep saying this, y'all, but Peony is out of stock. So we kind of have to make do with what we have. Now we could totally paint it with acrylic and call it a day too. Peachy ears, that's kind of what I was thinking. Marvelous. Okay, now I'm just going back in with whatever was left from my little cup that we mixed up. Okay, so we mixed up Storm and white to kind of get a lighter gray. So it's not, my bunny's not so dark. Peachy Keen base. Okay, I think we're gonna do Peachy Keen base, and then we'll do the pattern in Marvelous. Yes, I take my foam brushes and I throw them away. I use foam brushes because I am terrible at washing my brushes. I let them sit in water for like a week and then they're ruined. So I use foam brushes and I throw them away. That's just me. But you can totally wash them. I just do that because they're cheap and it's easy to, I guess, to clean up. I'm not having to clean brushes, but you do you, right? All right, so I'm going to take the end of my detail tool, this little pointy end, and I'm going to kind of clean up on the inside of where you see. Thank you for the follow. Anytime y'all do hit that follow button, this little counter behind me does move. So you wash your brushes when you're done. Yeah, see, Miss Robin, I tell myself I'm going to do that, and then it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen for whatever reason. I get distracted with my dogs and it just doesn't happen. Okay. So we need to paint the feet and just the ears for our bunny. So we're going to paint the background of the ears in Peachy Keen. Where do you buy them? I hate cleaning brushes. Amazon. I buy mine off of Amazon. It is awesome. And like they had them on sale over Black Friday and I bought a ton of them, a ton. All right, so I'm just gonna throw in a little bit of Peachy Keen into a little cup because my Peachy Keen is a little bit on the drier side. And so when you add a little bit of water, obviously it thins it out and it makes it a little bit easier to work with as far as paint goes. So I'm just mixing up the water and the paste. I'm gonna add a little bit more, but my paste is a little bit on the drier side. So I need to spray distilled water in there to kind of bring it back to life. But I'm just going to use it as paint. So I just threw it into this cup right here. Hi, Tammy. Y'all, what is the weather like where you're at? Because here in San Antonio, it has been raining for the last 2 days. And it's kind of warm. So it's interesting weather around here in Texas. All right. So we got our Peachy Keen. We might have to do a couple of coats of the Peachy Keen just because it is such a light color. that you can see the brown through it. So what I probably should have done, and I always say this, I probably should have painted this white first, okay? Painted my pieces white first, and then go in with the peachy keen, because then the peachy keen would have been really bright. Cold and snowy. Oh my goodness. It's nice in Colorado. Love the new stuff today was oh, awesome. A pretty day, no rain in Corpus, but rain last night. Yeah, it's been raining here all day. Like a light mist. So it's just like absolutely annoying to go out in. You know, I wish if it was going to rain, it would just rain. Like an actual rain. I'm going to get a little snow tonight with ice to follow tomorrow night in Vermont. Oh my goodness. Y'all, I saw the craziest thing. I think it was in St. Louis. A fire truck, because it was so icy in St. Louis, a fire truck was like spinning down the street in a neighborhood. Did anybody else see that video? I thought that was absolutely nuts. Hi, Amelia from Guadalajara. Well, welcome. My name is Alex. If you are new, y'all, welcome on in. My name is Alex. I live in Texas, and I used to be a teacher. Just a little bit about me. I used to be a teacher. I taught for 11 years before I was able to do this full time. And so I love coming on here and hanging out with y'all and chatting and learning about y'all and showing y'all different crafting things. Yeah, wasn't that crazy? Like, a little scary, and like really lucky that I didn't hit a house. I mean, y'all, it was spinning. If you didn't see it, it was spinning quite a bit. Like, I'm really shocked that it didn't hit a house. I saw it too. I know. Hi, Linda. All right. So y'all, this is the longest part of the whole process is the painting. Okay. But we are almost there. We are almost done. We're going to paint his nose with Peachy Keen. I think the second coat makes it look a ton better. Okay, this is a little nose. We're going to paint that too. Like so. Those trucks are heavy too. I know. I know. It was insane. All right, let's dry. I just can't believe it didn't hit a house. Like, the luck in that, you know? All right, let's get this dry. Let's see if it needs another coat. They're flooding in San Diego. I can't, oh my goodness. That's insane. Y'all, crazy weather everywhere. I feel so lucky that I was able to get home on Sunday because the weather's crazy everywhere. I was really expecting some sort of delay or something. Hi, Tatiana. So if you just, oh my goodness, I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on. If y'all just want the cutouts, you can just comment the word bunny, right? And there'll be a link in the message, but I will have the kit available for everything that I'm using. So if you like the cutout and you like the transfer that I'm using, you can join my VIP group, which is free, and the kit will all be in there. I know. Hi, Carla. All right, I think that looks pretty good. Let's put, ooh, y'all. I love that. That's like perfect. I love that. Okay, so I think we are done with our Peachy Keen because we painted. Let me do one more coat. Thank you, Miss Marcy. Okay, so I have a bunch of this leftover paste. I'm going to put this right back in here. If you're trying to get into the VIP group, I will accept you after my live, but the kit will post in about 15 minutes. So probably about the time I end my live, it'll post in there. And all you have to do is just comment what you want, and I'll send you an invoice, okay? Oh, thank you, Miss Lynette. I try my best to save all money where I can. Because I know shipping is expensive. So if I'm able to combine your orders, I will absolutely do so. Especially with the kits. That way you're not having to go to the chalk website to get everything and then go to my cutout website to get everything. I put everything in one order for you. All right, we're gonna clean this up. Now, let me Miss Dolores, just type it, or Miss Dolores, comment the word bunny, okay? And then when you comment that word, there'll be a button in there that says join free groups. Click on that. And then there'll be a button that says VIP group. So y'all, I found some new acrylic markers, acrylic paint markers. So I know the Posca pens are expensive, but I found this set, I think of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. A set of what? 32 for like 30 bucks. So this is linked in my Amazon storefront if you want it. But I am trying these out for the first time. I've heard really good things. So the cool thing is it has like a thick tip and then a really, really thin tip, which I love. And I am just going to color in the Bucktooth. We might have to do a couple of coats because it's white, y'all. But so far, so good. Okay, let's go ahead. I might have to actually use paint on that. Sometimes white is iffy. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna add a pattern to the ears and to the feet. Thank you. I think they're great too. White is always iffy. Even in the Posca paint pens, I struggle with it. All right, we're gonna wax. So my wax is a little flaky, so I'm just gonna heat it up just to soften it. And we're gonna wax where we painted because we're gonna put a sticky transfer on top, okay? And if the transfer is too sticky, it's gonna pull up the paint that we just put down, and we don't want that, okay? So a little bit of wax, you don't need a ton. A little does go a long way. I ordered mine last month. Yay, Miss Helen. Did you order the Posca pens or like acrylic paint pens? Which one did you do? All right. So, y'all, this is my beloved transfer, my dot transfer that I've used so many times. It's not wanting to stick anymore, but I also need to clean it. But we're going to use the houndstooth pattern for the ears. Okay, we're going to use this pattern. The big transfer is an 18 by 18, but you get the 4 different patterns. But make sure you join my VIP group and see what I have going on for the kit, okay? All right, so we're gonna fuzz, adding just a little bit of lint to the back, like so. And then we're gonna probably have to clean this in between. And we are going to lay this down and just cover up wherever we see the pink, right? So I'm gonna push down, making sure it's completely flat. Now, you could use whatever pattern you want. You could use buffalo plaid. You could use any stencil pattern you have, okay? I just love this one, so that's what we're gonna use. Acrylic, because I already had the Posca, so perfect. I'm gonna use the color Marvelous, okay? So this is like a purplish pink, so we'll see how it looks, okay? And I am just going to cover up wherever I see the pink surface underneath, okay? I just need to worry about the ears. I don't need to worry about the body because that's gonna be covered up by our top layer. All right. Okay. Put that back in my jar. And then I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna pick up all that extra paste that is sitting on top, because we don't want a ton of paste sitting on top of the transfer when we go to pull it up, because it can make it look fuzzy. Hi, yay, I'm working on it. Woo, y'all, look at that. What do y'all think? Thank you. I think that is beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna put that over here. We're gonna do the feet really quickly. Okay, now, if you move a little bit slower, clean your transfer in between. So just spray some water on it. I don't know where my board eraser is. Take your board eraser, scrub it, the front and the back, dry it off, and then do this step again. So I am just going to lay this directly on here, like so, and then we're gonna use the transfer again. The reason why, if you move a little slow when using the transfers, that's okay. You just don't want the paste to dry in your silk screen. because if it dries in your silk screen, when you go to lift it, it's going to make it look all splotchy, which that could happen to me. It has happened to me, okay? So I recommend to clean your transfer in between. Yes, we are making a Bucktooth Bunny. Now see, you see what happened? Right there, there was an air bubble. It's okay, I'm not gonna stress about it, okay? Because the bunny's foot is pretty much gonna cover that up, okay? Now, if that really bothers me, what I can do, y'all, is I can dry it, right? Dry it, sand it down, repaint it, and then add the pattern again, okay? Hi, Lee. So if that happens, don't stress. Y'all always say, Alex, your stuff turns out perfect every time you do it. It doesn't. I make mistakes too. So I like to show y'all that even somebody who does this every single day, it doesn't always turn out the way you want it to, okay? But remember, it's handmade, so it's okay if it doesn't turn out perfect. So let's get this dry, and then we're gonna start gluing. Exactly, Miss Sharon. And the thing is, the foot is gonna cover up, the overlay is gonna cover most of it up anyways. So we're not gonna stress about it. But like I said, if that bothers you, just sand it off, repaint, and add the pattern again. You can fix it. It could have a hurt foot. There you go, Miss Robbie. We're coming up with a story. We're coming up with a story for the bunny. It's got a hurt foot. All right, let me wipe down my table. Sandra, my girl, I have not seen you in a hot second, my friend. I hope you are doing well. I sure hope so. All right, so the white paint marker didn't really do it for me. So we're gonna just take a little bit of chalk paste in the color white, and we're gonna cover it. A million times better. Thanks, Miss Julie. Thank you. All right. Oh my goodness, my nose is running. I am so sorry. Okay, let's check it out. Let's see what our bunny looks like. Okay. Ooh. Oh, she cute. She's a cute bunny. Or he. You could do whatever you want. Okay. Now, we're gonna put this on here like so. And then we're gonna put the little feetsies on like so. And see, y'all, it covers up my mess up. Hi, Jessica. It covers up my mess up. So we're all good, right? Then we got his little nose. Oh, he's so cute. Look at that. Hi, Tammy. What do y'all think? It's a cute bunny. He's a cute bunny. Okay. Ooh, I almost put that right on top of my dirty transfer. Let's take a black acrylic paint pen. Thank you. And we are going to use the more fine tip area. So on your bunny, do y'all see the two circles? Those circles are scored into the wood so you can trace it. Okay, you don't have to freehand a circle. You can trace it and color it in. Trace it and color it in. I'm gonna dry it and I'm gonna do another little coat. I know, he's so cute. Okay, I'm gonna do one more coat just so it's nice and dark and we're good. All right, so let's start gluing our pieces together. So first we're gonna take the bunny's ears, the two big pieces, okay? And I am just going to add a little bit of hot glue. Now I'm using hot glue because I don't intend to put this outside. If your piece is going to go outside, I don't recommend using hot glue, because when the hot glue heats up, it can melt the glue and your pieces can fall apart. I got you, Miss Dolores. So if you do just want the bunny cutout, okay? If you just want the bunny, but I keep saying bunny cutout, you can comment just, I want one, okay? He's $18 and he's 12 inches tall, multiple layers, but you can comment I want one and I will send you an invoice, okay? What was the transfer you used? It was from the 4 textured patterns. No, they came out right away. So we got that so far. Okay. And then we're going to glue the feet. The whole kit. Okay, Miss Dolores, I need to know if you need the colors, or do you just want the transfer and the bunny? I can do that. Okay, we're going to glue the feet. Line it up. All right. And then we're going to glue this guy on top. Hi, Billy. And then the same thing here. Now, I probably should have taken a black, like my black pen, and gone around the edges, because y'all see how my edges look a little dirty, or you can see where like the paint came through. It's not a big deal, but just take like a black paint pen before you glue and go around all the edges, and it'll make it look a little bit more finished on your piece, okay? I just forgot to do it before I glued. So, okay. Gotcha, Miss Dolores. So we can leave it like this, or we can add some raffia under the nose. What do y'all think? I think we need to check out and see what it looks like with the raffia under his nose. Hi, Louise. Miss Louise, did you find some good stuff on the sale? I hope so. Okay, let's see. So cute. I'm guessing that's what you're saying, Miss Sandra. It's so cute. All right, we need one more piece. A carrot, girl. I don't have a carrot on me. You could totally give a small bow on the ear if you wanted. There's so many different things you could do with this. Okay. So I think we're going to glue. Now, don't stress. I'm going to cut the raffia down. Okay. But I'm going to put a little bit of glue down. And then I'm going to put a little bit more. And then we're going to glue the nose. Yeah. Thanks, Miss Lee. No, that's okay. You've got time, Miss Louise. You've got time. The sale doesn't end until February 15th, but just keep in mind it's only while supplies last. Okay? Okay, we're going to cut down the raffia. Stay with me. What other glue can we use so it doesn't melt? Stick Fast. You can use Stick Fast glue from Amazon. You can use tacky glue. You can use super glue. You can use whatever glue that works for you. Okay, I think I am going to add, Lord, y'all, I hope I don't mess this up. I just added a little line between his teeth. Ooh, y'all. I'm loving this. He is cute, isn't he? He is adorable. Okay. Oh my gosh, y'all. He is so cute. I love this. Oh my gosh. It looks good, Miss Louise. Well, it's definitely crooked. Oh my goodness. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to tear apart some of my raffia to kind of fill out his little whiskers, and then we'll cut him down. Thank you. I know. Isn't he so cute? Or she. You could totally do a blue bunny. If you wanted, you could do like a blue background, a blue thing with the feet and the ears. Y'all, there's so many different options. So if you want the kit, so the kit, you can pick and choose your kit, right? So you can get the cutout, you can get the colors, you can get the transfer, but you have to be in my VIP group, okay? It's already posted. So the kit is posted over in my VIP group right now. All you have to do is comment on there, and then I will send you the invoice. And luckily I have plenty of this transfer in my personal inventory, so these will ship probably this week. So I don't have to order anything. But just comment the word bunny. If you want the cutout, you can just comment, I want one, or you can go to my cutout website and check it out over there and order over there. It is up to you. But he is $18 or she is $18. So yes. Oh, I don't know. Kristen, thank you so much. And if you love what you see and you want to see more crafts from me, and you want to know next time I'm live, comment !notify, just like Miss Kristen did. And that will get you signed up to get notifications when I am live again. Okay, so we're going to cut her little whiskers. I'm just kind of cutting them all different lengths. I know. I love this project. I know. This one turned out way cuter than I expected. It needs to be cut a little bit more. They're not even. What do y'all think? Is it too much raffia? I know. Is it too much raffia? Or should we cut it down a little bit more? I think, Alex, I ordered 3 frames on January 10th. Should I have them by now? Miss Linda, so I'm pretty sure, did you check the shipping? Because if you did, that's the only way that I can know that you see what I see. So check the shipping, but also keep in mind that there's been crazy weather all across the country. And so mail is backed up right now. So Miss Linda, check that. I know I'm pretty sure I packaged yours up before I left. Yes, I did actually. Cut down more. Cut down more. Okay, hold on. We're going to pick a winner for the live giveaway. So hit the heart button. Do me a huge favor, sprinkle the video and comment the word bunny. And then I will pick a winner from the comments to win a $5 gift card. Tell me with all your, I know. Okay. She's cute. I probably should have done only a couple things of raffia, but it's fine. How adorable. Thank you, Miss Natalie. Now, it won't stand on its own, but you just have to lean it on something. Because I was trying to do a stand, but the stand won't work. So, super, super cute. I'm obsessed. She turned out absolutely adorable. Comment the word bunny. Happy birthday, Miss Natalie. Welcome. Welcome. Oh, my goodness. Happy birthday, Miss Natalie. I don't know why I'm saying welcome. I don't know, Miss Linda. Send me a message with your, Linda, send me a message with your order number, and then I can take a look at the shipping. I can take a look at the shipping. You know, things happen, but I know I sent it. Are you making hangers? What do you mean am I making hangers? Making hangers for this guy? I can't. We could put him on it. Oh, y'all, would he hang? He would totally hang on the large signpost too. I have other things I want to order. Perfect, Miss Tammy. It is already up there. Okay. All right. So there's our project for tonight. Turned out absolutely adorable. Let's pick a winner. Y'all hung out with me long enough. Let me refresh my comments, and we're going to pick a winner from the comments to win a $5 gift card or coupon towards their next purchase. Okay. All right, here we go. We're gonna pick a winner. And 1, 2, 3. Miss Anita Shoop. Miss Anita Shoop, are you here? Yes, so you could put this on a door round. I think it'd be really cute. I don't have like an actual door round in here, but you could totally glue this to a door round and it'd be perfect. Yay, Miss Anita, you are tonight's winner. You have won $5 off towards your next order. So there he is, y'all, or there she is. Miss Anita, send me a message saying, hey, I won, and I will send you, sorry, that's my oven. I will send you a code to use towards your next purchase, all right? There it is, y'all. Super cute project. I will be back tomorrow night doing another fun craft with y'all, okay? Y'all have a great rest of your evening. Go check out the kit in the VIP group, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye, guys.